thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity
sure is. Thanks, DA. For the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, the Denver Nuggets come to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Atlanta Hawks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Beasley in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, they've got Austin Rivers, Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Porter, and it's Murray in at the point guard. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. And Towns no good on that one.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game. Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Murray. He had 28 points in the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one. Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a number one option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one.
Get there, get there.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Denver decides to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Morris with the bucket.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Here's Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Shoots the three. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Gordon. McGee with it. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Stolen by Gordon. There's the dish to Morris. Count it.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here is Russell. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And Millsap right now unselfish and looking for guys if they're open.
Oh,
man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Morris against Beasley. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 points. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. The drive by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
Morris looking over the floor. Towns comes with a double team. McGee with no one around. Another three for Denver. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And there it is for him.
Well, the defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
It's all tied in Denver. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Edwards, Malik Beasley out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Knocked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed, throws down the breakaway jam.
Multiple effort plays, a signature steal by Rubio, then guys out and running the floor because they know they're going to get it.
There's the pass to Gordon. Back to Morris. Hits it from 3-point range. Morris has got 9.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Denver calls timeout. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Rivers has got the ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rubio against Murray. Pass to Jokic for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Not sure I'd call him a stretch 5 because he can't touch his toes, but Jokic has the capacity and a consistent outside shot.
Passes it to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. And the 3 ball is good. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rivers against Beasley. Here's the teardrop, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night for Minnesota. They've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Edwards, that's good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And a wide open look for Porter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Edwards banked in off the glass. Edwards got 22.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Buries it down low. Porter's got 6 points.
Just so tricky with that little floating jump shot. Porter has a great feel for when to let it fly.
Rubio, the pass to Vanderbilt. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He ended up with 22 points and also 3. And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Austin Rivers is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Gordon, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Free throw good, Edwards. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
The pass to Rivers. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Rivers has got 8 points. And Minnesota has possession. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Russell against Murray. Good chance here for Porter. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And the Nuggets with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. Millsap comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Austin Rivers.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. A nice shot by McDaniels.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's hauled in by Edwards.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
From deep three-point range, no good from Beasley. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Morris. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. Yep, that one goes. Morris has got 13.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on a possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Outside Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, at 6'8", Millsap is still a threat to get up in the air and get those down.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Russell against Murray. And Russell gets it to go.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The Nuggets trail by 6. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Back to Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. 11 points in the game.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
Here's Towns, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Paul Millsap. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Murray. Denver's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Porter passes to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Jokic slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
And so he hits both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Outside, Porter. Passes to Jokic. Fade away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 11 points.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's Denver scoring again.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Left side, Towns. Rubio outside. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Towns missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Back to the action after this word. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his boys.
Stops and run. Stops and run.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Ricky Rubio is out there with Russell. Then it's Culver, and it's Okogie in at the 4th.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Rivers. To the paint. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Jokic has got 10 points in just the 2nd half. Rivers against Russell. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Denver calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A different look for Denver. Millsap comes in for Green, and Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Over to the wing, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Man, Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
Millsap with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic is running. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for Russell. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They get a hand on it. And Towns gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray dishes to Porter. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Rubio outside. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Rubio the pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Stopping on the dime, Ricky Rubio on the pull-up.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. .132 left to play in the final quarter. Now the pass to Jokic. Denver needs to get off his shot. Murray, good.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're up by 5. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Pass to Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Free throw good, Edwards. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Russell. Pass to Jokic. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. And Beasley, here we go.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Porter outside. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by McDaniel.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Porter. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. $20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Good!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
McDaniels dishes to Russell. Yes!
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
Seven seconds left in the fourth. Murray kicks to Millsap. Pulls it up. And it falls.
Well, the play was directly designed for Millsap to get the ball in his sweet spot, and he comes through.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.